It's a very pleasant day to you, and I welcome you to this segment on Newspaper Review in First Next News Port Harcourt. I am Kings Ojalo. Without wasting much of our time, let's look at our trendy headlines on all our newspaper platforms within the country. Now, we will be starting with the Punch newspaper. On the Punch newspaper, we have Kwara massacre. FG faces hit as 100 fell dead. A very sad one in Kwara State. You find that in page 2. Still on that newspaper platform, on the same Punch newspaper, we have the Slade Electoral Act amendment could disrupt 2027 pool timetable. That is coming from the INEC organization. You find that in page 2. Still on that, UK contractors details luxury property unpaid bills. You find that in page 20 of that newspaper. Moving to our next newspaper platform, which is the Daily Monitor. On the Daily Monitor, we have boldly written condemnation trials, Senate passage of Electoral Act amendment bill. You find that in page 1. Still on that, on the top, we have U.S. deploys special force in Nigeria to tackle terrorism. That is the AFRICOM chief who said that in page 8. We still have CVR engaged in double registration, be banned from future elections. Amopita warns Nigeria. That is coming from the INEC chairman. You find that in page 4. Now, moving to PDP. PDI staff reaffirms loyalty to Taraki-led MWC. You find that in page 4. Now, the case of Nnamdi Kanu terrorism, Nnamdi Kanu appeal conviction, fourth trial. You find that in page 9 of that newspaper platform. Still on that newspaper, why government-owned refineries were shut down. That is coming from the NNPCL boss. Now, moving to the next newspaper segment, that which we have the Daily Trust. On the Daily Trust, boldly written, 28 hours of carnage, over 130 lives lost in 3 states. On the top, court nullifies award to OML, 54 to petroleum, restate to oil freak rightful owners. You find that in page 14 of the Daily Trust newspaper. Now, moving to the next newspaper platform, which is the Nigeria Tribune. On the Nigeria Tribune, on the top, death to rise as bandit kills scores in Kwara. You find that in page 24. Still on that, we have 2027 politics won't affect my job as FCT minister. That is coming from Nyeso Wike. You find that in page 8. Still on that newspaper platform, Nigeria to overtake Algeria as Africa's third largest economy. You find that in page 5 of that newspaper platform. Now, boldly written in page 3. Senate passes electoral bill, reject mandatory e-transmission of results. Now, still on that, moving to the left side, we have momentum loses behind shutdown of refineries. That is coming from NNPC, being page 6. Now, in page 5, Nigeria economy records 55.7 point expansion in economic activities. That is coming from CBN PMI. Now, going to health, salt in drinking water may rise blood pressure, study says. Find that in page 2 of that newspaper platform. Now, moving to the New Telegraph. On the New Telegraph, boldly written, NNPC Limited pulls plug on Port Harcourt refineries, say $1.5 billion project, momental loss. Find that in page 3 and 7 of that newspaper. Coming to Rivers State, Fubara, we won't lose focus on governance, infrastructure deficit. Find that in page 3 and 5 of that newspaper platform. Now, we also have Source 1 quits PDP, cites unresolved internal crisis. You find that in page 4 of that newspaper platform. Now, Southeast governors agree on shared responsibility for regional deficits. You find that in page 4 and 5 of that newspaper platform. Now, Nnamdi Kanu appeals life sentence. Find that in page 7 of the New Telegraph newspaper. Now, on the bottom left, bandit kills senior police officer. 206 others in Kwara, Katsina, Benue attack. You find that in page 7, 2 and 8 of the New Telegraph newspaper. Now, moving ahead to the Daily Independence. On the Daily Independence, we have outrage as Senate rejects real-time electoral transformation of results. You find that in page 29 of the Daily Independence newspaper. Now, on the top, we have political pressure keep refineries running despite losses. That is coming from Ojolare. Also, FG unveils 25-year plan to unlock Southeast potential. Now, we also have on that same newspaper, Dangote Refinery not importing finished products. That is coming from the CEO. Find that in page 6. Nigeria launched new cancer control plan, expand free screening nationwide. That's a good one. In page 7. INEC finalizes timetable for 2027 general election. Find that in page 6 of that newspaper platform. Now, we also have on the bottom, fiber vandalism threatens national broadband drive. I'll take that again. Fiber vandalism threatens national broadband drive. Record over 70,000 cases in 3 years. Moving to the next newspaper platform, which is the Whistle. Now, on the Whistle, boldly written, while we shut down operation at NNPC refineries, Ojulare says. You find that in page 10. Now, on the top, we also have FRSC statistics. Nigeria record 10,446 crash, 5,289 deaths in 1 year. That is a very sad one in our country, Nigeria. Now, we also have US deploys troops to Nigeria following December attack. Still on that, in page 8, 2027, Senate reject electoral transfer of electoral results. A quick one there. 60 trillion naira saving, rising refining capacity, indicates downstream revival. That is coming from NMDPRA in page 9 of that newspaper. Now we'll be looking at the Platform Times. On the Platform Times, we have boldly written, federal government orders national road audit, data-driven repairs as crashes claims 5,289 lives in 2025. We also have on the top, INEC recovers dead voters on register, announce nationwide cleanup. Dozens killed as terrorists raise Kwara community, emir missing. We still have on that, police arrest woman for burning teen domestic workers with hot iron in Anambra. Very sad one for coming from the southeast. Now we also have Nigeria active phone lines hit 179.6 million as data user urge. That is coming from NCC. We also have on the bottom line, Yahaya Bello court insists on receipt before admitting CTCs in 80.2 billion case. Now we also have on that newspaper, Dangote Refinery hits full productions trade, target cheaper fuel subsidy supply nationwide. Now, on our last newspaper platform for today, which is on This Day newspaper, we have a trending story that has been occurring and has been a trending topics lately in our country. Still on the setback of electoral reforms, Senate rejecting mandatory real-time results. Now, the question is, why are the Senate rejecting the main results produced by the INEC organization or institution in our country? Is it because of guilty conscience or because they don't rely on the same institution who brought them into power? That is our trending news, which we must look into concerning our Senate and also other political actors who are rejecting results and reforms coming from this particular institution, which it is in the constitution of our Nigeria system to also produce results of those who contest election to get their winning position. Now, it says, retains much criticism provision of old law which gives INEC discretion on mode of transaction, clash election notice deadline from 360 to 118 days, discard proposed 10 years ban from political over voting buying, PDP lawmakers action shameful, harmful to democratic consolidation. Now, a very interesting one that is attached to that news over there, discard proposed 10-year ban from politics over vote buying, which means most of the leaders and most of Senate are found wanting and guilty in terms of vote buying. That is why we hear the news of rejecting this mandatory real-time result upload. What do you think to that? Lay it on the comment section and let us have a free time on this discussion. Now, before I round off on this segment on our newspaper, we also have on the top, with projected GDP of $334 billion in 2026, IMF tips Nigeria as Africa's third largest economy ahead of Algeria. I think this is one of the interesting news we've gotten so far today. And that will bring us to the end of this segment on newspaper review on Firstness News. I am Kings Ojalo. Many thanks for being with me. It's a bye for now.